Would you believe that an adult makes about 35,000 choices every day? This coffee cup or that coffee cup? This shirt or that shirt? This gas station or that gas station? We make a lot of our choices without having to really think. I mean, how hard did you have to think to pick up your toothbrush and brush your teeth today? But then there are choices that we do have to think about because there are serious consequences, like, should I date this person or that person? Should I tell this truth or that lie? Should I treat my friend this way or that way? But adults are not the only ones with choices to make. Children have their fair share of choices too, about 3,500 of them every day. Should I eat this snack or that snack? Should I play with this toy or that toy? Right now, caring adults are putting choices in front of them to teach them how to make choices and guiding them to make wise choices when all of the options aren't best. Like, should I do this and share or do that and keep it all for myself? But what happens when children grow up and there's not a caring adult right there helping them know which choice is best? Knowing that our preschoolers' 3,500 daily choices will one day turn into 35,000 daily choices is why we want to teach preschoolers that when they have a choice between this or that, God knows what's best for them. Week 1, we will begin in the garden, like the garden where everything was perfect, until Eve had to choose between this, obeying God, or that, doing what she thought was right. Eve went with what she thought was right and learned that God knows what's best for me. A few bites too late. Week 2, we will join Moses as he leads the Israelites out of Egypt. Moses had a lot of choices to make, and a lot of people were depending on Moses to make the right choices. So when the time came to choose between this, going God's way, or that, going the way that made sense to him, I imagine Moses' faith in God knows what's best for me grew with every step he took as he walked across dry land right through the Red Sea. Week 3, we will follow Jonah as he chooses to not do this when God tells him to go to Nineveh, and instead does that and climbs aboard a ship going anywhere but Nineveh. After a horrible boat ride, a few nights in a fish, and one spit up later, Jonah has a change of heart and decides God knows what's best for me and finally heads to Nineveh. Week 4, we will see the faith of Naaman come down to a choice between doing this, what God said, or that, stay angry and keep thinking there's a better way. Fortunately for Naaman, he chose to believe God knows what's best for me and went for a swim in the Jordan River. There will be countless this or that moments in the lives of our preschoolers. We hope after hearing the stories of Adam and Eve, Moses, Jonah, and Naaman, they will remember that God loves them and God knows everything. And when you put those two wonderful truths together, you can always trust that God knows what's best for me.